only to be beaten back by poles and pikes, forced into the flames, for no one dared let them live. In morning, the house stood as a blackened ruin, its ashes mixed with bone. And soon enough another was built, for the pest always returned. The horror of the pest house was not only the suffering but the abandonment. Here was the truth of plague years. Love, kinship, compassion. All were drowned by fear. Husbands delivered wives to the cart and barred the door behind them. Parents dragged children from their homes and left them in the straw. Neighbors sealed one another out, for the plague made monsters of all. To survive meant to look away, to harden the heart, to let the pest consume others while you prayed it would not consume you. The pest house was the monument to this cruelty. A house of the living dead, an ossuary before the grave. But some said the pest house was more than mortal suffering. Priests whispered of demons who lurked among the dying, feeding on their fear. Some claimed to see shadows moving when no torch burned, to hear voices that were not human among the cries. In the night, the dying saw visions. Angels with wings of fire, devils with jaws of iron, saints who turned their backs. Some rose from the straw and screamed that hell was already here, that the pest house was its gate. When they fell again, their bodies writhed like things possessed. And when death finally came, it was no mercy. The carts returned, their drivers gagged with vinegar-soaked rags, their eyes watering at the stench. They pried open the doors, prodded the straw with their staffs, and dragged out the corpses, stiff or bloated, crawling with worms. Sometimes a body moved, groaned, begged. No matter. Onto the cart they went, thrown atop others like wood for the fire. The wheels creaked as the load grew heavy, and the oxen strained to drag their burden toward the pits where lime and earth awaited. By the time the door closed again, new victims had already been shoved within. The pest house was never empty for long. For centuries they stood, on the edges of cities, beside lonely fields, by roads few dared to take. Some fell to ruin, their timbers rotting, their stones crumbling. Travelers told of strange lights flickering within at night, of wails carried on the wind.